appreciating the honorable members for this opportunity given to the management of National Youth Service Corps to explain what the scheme is doing in respect of the security challenges that has happened in the last orientation exercise. Let me start by saying that on the 13th of August this year, Batch B Stream 2 Corps members posting was released. That was on Sunday night. Then call-up letters were distributed to prospective Corps members on the 16th August 2023 for them to move to their respective state of deployment. On the 17th night, this incident of kidnap occurred. The Corps members, prospective Corps members, are from Akwa Ibom. On their way to Sokoto, they passed through Zamfara, along a border town between Faskari and Safi town. Their vehicle was intercepted. 3 out of the 11 Corps members escaped. A lady escaped first, then 2 other prospective Corps members escaped equally, making 8 Corps members plus the driver missing. On the 18th of the next day of August, this particular lady that escaped first was taken by the police in the state government house to Sokoto State, where she was supposed to go and do her service. After some hours, 2 other prospective Corps members were found who happened to report themselves to the police station. One boy and a lady. These ones, when the information got to me, I gave the directive that they should not proceed. They should report there in Yush'au Zamfara State Orientation Camp, and they did. On the 20th of August, I was supposed to be at Borno State for the inauguration of Borno Camp. I have changed my direction and moved to Zamfara State to see for myself on-the-spot assessment to enable me know the situation on ground. Though I have been in touch with the brigade commander who was on ground and Operation Hadarin Daji, military base within Gusau in Zamfara State. He narrated the incident to me, and I told him I'm already on my way coming to Zamfara. He said, why not wait? Let's see what happens in the next 2 or 3 days. I said, what will happen? I would like to be there when it is happening. We moved with 2 of my directors, the Director of Special Duty and Press and Public Relations. On going there, I went straight to the brigade commander. He took us to the ops room, operation room. He briefed us. After the briefing, we went to the Commissioner of Police, introduced myself, we received briefing from the Commissioner of Police. I went to the Director of SSS. He equally gave me his brief. And I told them, they asked if I'm proceeding, I told them no. For now, I'm in Zamfara State until I see what happened to the prospective corps members. We stayed there 2 or 3 days after, we were able to make contact with the bandits. But you know, this contact, we can never present ourselves as government officials or security agencies. It is contact that we're making in disguise as parents. Within this period, I've already made contact with the parents of these children, some of them. I have their phone numbers, like 3 or 4 of them. I've started talking with them, and I told them I'm on ground to see what was happening. They expressed their fear and their concern, and equally, they have expressed hope that me being there, something reasonable will come out of it. Pass on the night in any of the military barracks or corps lodges, virtually in all the local governments, we have lodges, corps members lodges. Go there, introduce yourself, pass the night. The following morning, there is adjourned to be safe. Continue your journey in the daytime. Apart from not being safe, the road is another reason that we don't allow, we always advise that they should not travel at night. The piece of the paper, the call-up letter itself, that we issue to each corps member, at the back of that call-up letter, that warning is equally there. Prospective corps members are advised, strictly advised, not to travel at night. Some of the reason is to avoid issues like this. We had issues of accidents because of bad roads. Most of these attacks are perpetrated at night. That does not mean that there was no attack in the daytime, but mostly at night. Considering the fact that these are our children, even though they are not yet corps members, until you get to the camp, you register, you become a corps member. They have not yet gotten to the camp. But at least in my capacity as a DG, we have sat them with a letter to go to camp. I look at myself as a parent. I have children. That is one of the major reasons I took it upon myself. Throughout this camp, I have not gone to any camp because of this incident. Worried about, discussing and working on how to secure their life out of the hands of the bandits. Mr. Chairman, sir, that is a short form of what has happened. And ever since then, we are making effort to see that we get these children out of the captivity. And from all the signs we are receiving, we are hopeful we will get them soonest. In respect to other issues raised by a honorable member, we don't post corps members to insecure places. Even though we post them to Zamfara State, there are areas that are safe. There are areas that are adjudged to be troublesome areas. We always give warning to our state coordinators. Any area that is adjudged to be security threat, to have security threat there, we don't send our corps members there. Even the Maiduguri that we don't host our camp for the past 13 years, we send corps members there. But we select places that are safe and free for this corps member to serve. I must tell you, even if you say no corps member to go to state A, you will see requests from the youth that I want to go to that state A to serve. So we will not stop them from going. But the only thing, will limit them to areas where we are sure it is safe to a larger extent. So, before we return the camp to Borno, we received clearance that Borno is adjudged to be safe before we send our corps members. Issues of feeding in the camp. Well, I would like to assure the distinguished honorable member that since I have reported on the 30th of January this year, I think I can beat my chest to assure you that feeding in the camp has improved. Particularly, I will tell you that even the size, the weight of the bread the serve corps members, I give the weight of the bread to serve all over the state in the federation. And whenever I go around, I ask for the breakfast, I will test, and I eat from the pot of the corps members. I was once a commandant in some of the command schools. I ensure that I eat from the pot they cook for the students. That is secondary school student, command, not to talk of corps members. We feed them well. I can tell you that one categorically clear. On the issue of area of PPA, place of primary assignment, rejection of corps members. Yesterday, we had a meeting with stakeholders, representatives from all over the federation from the states. With these issues was also discussed. And I want to assure you, with the proactive measures taken, there will be changes. We are living in a society that we are part of. Sometimes this rejection is even self-rejection. Corps members will choose where they want to go. They will go to a place and tell you, please reject me. Some they will say, I'm not rejecting you, self. Some they will plead and insist they should be rejected because they have target or where they want to go. So if you watch closely and ask questions, you will discover that some of these rejections are self-influenced rejection. That's what we face. But notwithstanding, there are some organizations quite okay reject corps members. We have pleaded with the representative of the government to please help us talk to their governors whenever we send corps members to serve. They are our children. And this is a mandatory service. They should give them the chance to learn on the field. And that, I'm sure, we will see some changes. I think you talk about the issue of insurance. Corps members are insured. From the day they pick up their call letter, they report in the camp, till the day they pass out. We have insurance for them. And that we continue to follow it religiously. The plan for corps members on exit, yes, we have. The SAID program, Skill Acquisition Entrepreneurship Development Program, was established in 2012. I happened to be there when I was a young officer as military assistant to the then DG NYSC. This department was established. The aim of this department is to train corps members in areas of their interest in terms of skills. And whenever they finish their service, good number of them become employers of labor instead of waiting to be employed. So NYSC is proactive by ensuring that they turn these young Nigerians to become job providers instead of job seekers. We'll continue to do that, and I'm sure this can only be done and be achieved with the cooperation of the National Assembly. By the time the NYSC Trust Fund is assented, that will go a long way in making this SAID program more active and will be able to yield the result that is targeted to produce. On the plan, if we have any, to increase the allowances of the corps members, yes, sir. With the current development, we are following how situation is unfolding. Definitely, by the time the federal government will announce the increment or the minimum wage for the workers, we believe NYSC will also be catered for. We have always done that, And in this case, we will continue to do that as well. Mr. Chairman, sir, I think I will pause here and listen for any other question for clarification.